They let me go and buy, a suit with a nice, very nice tie, dress up very well. That okay, immediately I land, I'm going to work in Dubai more. The very day I landed the accommodation, I asked the guy, he was a Ghanaian. Charlie, also had more Dubai more, no, so Dubai more. Then the tears started. So I entered with Dubai with a Samsung Yam. If someone has finished high school, say they maybe a person called university, I rather advise come and further your education a bit here than to waste 4 years. With our current situation in Ghana, even if it's a short program, that short program can land you a good job that you can build your career on. Don't limit yourself to cleaning. So there's a lot of opportunities here. If I say 6,000 grams to Ghana, Charlie, this is a big money. That 6,000 you are spending now to get a certificate can be your first monthly salary of that particular job. My name is Elvis, okay, from Ghana. So, let's say 33 years old, okay, coming from a very small family. I'm a single born also, okay. My dad has passed away almost, let me say, close to 20 years now. And then I've been taken care of by my mom throughout all this while. And so after my dad passed away, my mom has been the one who has been supporting me throughout all my journey till now. Okay. So I started schooling from a crash school, and then afterwards in Dunkao. Then I moved to Kumasi in Asante region. Back then in 2000, to go and then continue my education from the primary level. So I school in Negration, which is a primary school in one of the suburbs in Kumasi called the Chemso. Then I switched to the junior high school level to another place called KO, that is Ashtown. So after completing junior high school, then I fed up to the senior high school level in Dunkwao, that is one place in senior high school. I go and offered science, and then after passing my WASI, fortunately for me, I was able to get admission to K University. So proud to the process, and due to financial constraint, my mother couldn't able to manage. So, I couldn't further my education from that level. So since then I decided I would take, my destiny into my own hands. So after completing high school, so I engaged myself in so many activities. I did Brock Lane before, and let's work as a construction helper for some time. Then I find myself to working with one of these filter waters company. They call it Insu. I go and work there for a couple of months, and then I get employed with a business partner, or let me say businessman, in this small scale mining. So we were doing this good purchasing and then this galamsey activities. So it was through that I decided I'll organize some money either to start business in Ghana or to travel outside. In this journey has been very difficult for me, not like something simple, easy. If I give you a details, or allow me to give you a details of how all this journey has come to the way I reached to Dubai, it's a whole lot. Especially at the time when I finished school after high school, was very difficult for me, honestly. Being catered for by a single mother who don't have anything also, because my mom, coming from a poor background, expects a lot of hardship. So the moment I find myself with these galamsey staffs, I look so sharp that either I'll organize this money, like I said, to do business or to travel. Along the way, I engage myself, or I find myself in the hands of so many fraudsters, in the process of my traveling. My first encounter was one guy who promised me he would take me to New Zealand because I have a dream of traveling to that place. That was my biggest dream. But so I pay a huge amount of money to that guy, almost around, let's say, 25,000 Ghana cedis. Back then in 2014, to that guy. And then nothing comes out. Afterwards also, I tried to go to UK. Another person also took my money of about 10,000 Ghana cedis. Charlie, that one also, I couldn't get it back again. Nsanka. So someone approached me about travel and work in Dubai. Sorry, to come and work in Dubai. So Dubai also wasn't a place, honestly, like Mecca se me pet. I mean, can you like me ninja or wasn't interested to come here because of the news people were giving about this place. Like, oh, here a lot of intimidation. People are struggling. People are going through a lot. Like, you know, the news become much. And it scared me of, you know, coming. But I realized that so I decided, okay, whatever it takes, once I land the place, I'll face it. Me face it, the challenge myself. So I would say it was a very difficult decision. Even my family was not, you know, happy coming here, to be very honest with you. So I paid money to this guy, almost about 8,000 Ghana cedis in 2016, to this particular friend of mine who introduced an agent in Dubai. And you know, the funny aspect, they promised me I'm going to work in Dubai Mall, like Marbella Mall, Dubai Mall as a sales. They let me go and buy, you know, a suit with a very nice tie, dress up very well, that, okay, immediately I land, I'm going to work in Dubai Mall. You know, I felt, say, okay, it's a dream come true for me, you know, because going to work in the Dubai Mall and, you know how Dubai Mall works. So I landed in Dubai in 16th July 2016, a wonderful Saturday morning. And then a guy comes, you know, assisted me from the airport to a place where the agent told me I should meet. It was maybe around, I think, about 5-10 minutes drive from the airport. So somebody came and picked me up. That the agent said I should come and pick you and take you to accommodation. Charlie, the very day I landed the accommodation, then the tears started. Looking at the number of people living in that accommodation, about almost 8 people in one room, with, you know, the usual high school, make us say, high school, make us say, those type of bunker bed and a top and down bed, those type of bed, yeah. So then I started asking the guy, why are you people living here? Then the guy answered, oh, don't worry. Oh, better system, Nasi. You get to know the system, or you get to know the situation. And I says, really? After paying this much money, because, you know, back then in 2016, 8,000 Ghana cedi was a very huge amount of money in Ghana. Then they asked me, what is your dollars? Just give me the dollars. Then the dollars I was having at that time was around $500. I give that money to the guy. He said, okay, you can sleep here. Your agent will come. Then I asked the guy, he was a Ghanaian. Charlie also had more Dubai Mall. I say, hey, Dubai Mall. You rest. After some time, the guy will come and talk to you. So, okay, no problem. So later on, after a few hours, they let me meet the person in Union Metro Station. Take me some pictures, and then he sent to the agent in Ghana, oh, Charlie, guy about the BI, okay. Then I said, everything is okay. So I didn't talk. I didn't challenge the guy also. Then he told, okay, buddy, let's go and eat something and let's go and rest. He took me to one restaurant, which was, you know, a Bangladesh restaurant with those type of their biryani. I can ask myself, say, what kind of food is this? Because you told me you are coming to work in Dubai more. He said, oh, really? Oh, Charlie, our contract now, the contract is finished. No, sir. You let me buy a suit. I take a photo. You do everything. Upon all I'm coming, I've already calculated the amount of money I'll be receiving every month. I made my plans. So what is the next step? Excuse me. Then the guy told, oh, you just relax. Everything will be sorted for you. Just relax. So okay. If I have to relax, then I'll relax. So, and you know the hardest aspect also, when I was coming, due to those agents who are already taking my money back home and nothing comes out, I was not having anything on me. So my Samsung Galaxy, I sell that phone because I was even having an issue with that phone. So I sell that phone in Ghana. I swap that phone and get some money to add up to my pocket money to come to Dubai. So I entered with Dubai with a Samsung Yam. So traveling to some country or traveling outside your country to another place without a smart mobile and holding a Yam, the usual mobile we call it Yam. I have no one to communicate. I have no one to explain my issues with, and how even to get the SIM to call back home was an issue. So guy was calling back home and telling the agent there and giving him positive hopes. Meanwhile, I was crying and dying with him. The following week, the guy took me to Ajaman. There's a place called Ajaman Lulu, those areas. We entered the room. People were living in carpets. There was no bed in that room. So what they have done was they have, measured the size of, single mattress for individual, those small mattress. So they measured that size and then divide the carpet into, I think, about 6 or 7 with a pillow. There was no bed. So early morning, everybody have to wake up, because if you don't wake up early, someone want to move you, will probably have to step on you. I slept there. The guy didn't come again. I never see the guy again till now. So I decided to take the challenge upon myself. We were four boys, 3 ladies living in that particular room, of which we are paid for. The money remaining on me was $50. So I need to change that $50 with the help of someone who has an ID to change that money to drams. So I survived with that money till I get my first job. So what I was doing was that if I buy this kobus or this palata, then I buy a bottle of juice. So I drink the top side of the juice. I add water to it. Then it can take me long days. So I started managing with this slowly. Then that same place I used to buy those kobus, they helped me get a job in Adaman as a welder helper. Charlie, I did that job for 3 days. I was not able to urinate. So I need to, forcefully stop that job and come back to where I was living again. Then I goes to the guys and tell them that I want to speak to that Ghana guy. I took his number. So they called the guy, and then I talked to the guy that this is the situation I'm going through, and then my my visa also is about to expire, because it was 90 days visa, 3 months. Not now that we are using that 2-month visa. It was 90 days with 10 days grace period. So probably I was having it. If you landed, you have 100 days, to get job and change status, or either you exit from this country. It's like, I talked to the guy, and the guy said, okay, I will help you, but just give me a time. Then I said, okay, I will stick to it. I stayed on that roof for 5 to 6 days. On my 6th day, Then I approached that guy again.
What's the good?
Then he told me, oh, I have seen one woman. He used to come and talk to me that he need people. So the job is like cleaning, watchman, staff. And I said, okay, no problem. I will do. If only I will get a place to stay, they will pay me, and then they will do my visa. At that time was my 5th week to 6th week in Dubai. So he approached me with the woman. The woman sat me down, talked with me, and explained his business and everything to me. Then I look at the sky and I say, thank God. Though the salary was not good at that time, because at that time, the cedis was even more appreciable as against the dollar, as against the drams. The cedi was having a value even as against the drams. So I accepted. I said, okay, no problem. Took me to the accommodation. And Charlie, if you are to see the accommodation, to live with the Indians, the Bangladesh people, was wonderful. Coming from Ghana to go and work as a cleaner and watchman, you will never do it. Now, currently, no one will do it. I know most people will not do it. But in our time, due to the situation, you need to accept it. I accepted that, and now it has landed me here.
Okay.
The people I was cleaning their apartment, the way and manner they saw my hard work, one of them gave me the biggest opportunity in 2018. So my contract was about to finish in 2018, September. Then in March 2018, the guy took my CV, a very funny CV enough, to a company he was working with, Nestle.
Okay.
So the guy promised me, oh, he will certainly help me get that job because it's a good company. They will pay me well.
The instant did it.
He took the CV in March 2018, April, June, July. Nothing was coming. My contract was about to finish. So it's either I'll look for another company or renew my visa.
The had to come with that. We're back.
Then
I put response to
August ending, they called me for interview in Nestle. I went to the interview, a very short interview also. They asked me if we are going to buy something from outside, from the store. What did you check or what will you check? I said, oh, I'll look for the expiry date and probably the production date, the day they produce the item and the expiry date of that item. That's all. That is the shortest interview I've ever seen in my life. That ends the interview. So on my way back from the interview, then I get a message on my mobile. Contract from Nestle.
Thanks.
Once I reach, I approach that guy. I thank him. I show him the contract. Then he told me, buddy, now the choice is yours. You need to join the company in 1st November. So either you renew with this company, your company, or you join Nestle, whichever you want. I have done my best.
Can help.
Then I go to the woman, the owner of our company. Then I talk to the woman that this is the offer I'm having now. So I'm not sure I can renew my visa. Then he said, okay, let me see. He read through the contract. He said, okay, well, I cannot pay you this salary. And as an African brother, there's no choice to disturb you. Because in Dubai, a lot of people also face labor issues with their employers. So I'll cancel your visa, but I don't have money to give you as end of service benefit now because you have worked for 2 years. I need to give you end of service benefit, but I don't have money right now. Then I said, no, I don't even need it. You just cancel me and then give me my passport because my passport was with the woman. Give me my passport. I need to join this company. But at night, the woman bring me the cancellation paper and my passport. The rest is to join Nestle and then started from there. So I joined Nestle in 2018 November as a production assistant from the start. So that was the journey of my, my beginning to my Dubai, which Monsieur Nama Bibiwa, and I had a mammy rich in a mention your mommy. Monsieur Nama Bibiwa, I say, before God and man, make us say, I bore my life, and my encounter a lot of, challenges also. Let me say, from someone who wanted to come here, my main starting fuel, say, will be a person to come, or whoever want to travel to come here, first of all, have a goal, set a goal, or when you more journey now, and then do 1 or 2 research about the country that you are coming, and then, to extend to know the current opportunities. To pay any day now, ubetimi ababe. The idea of a higher is from my Arab country, a high say, will not help. You should research or investigate about the good aspect here and how you can make it from here. Believe me, Rich, Sisi say, okay, say right now, if you told me, say, if someone has finished high school, say they maybe a person called university, into onto also Enco University no Ghana, I rather advise if you have finance, come and do your tertiary or further your education a bit here to start your career here, than to waste 4 years. I say waste, but a crime so with our current situation in Ghana and with the high unemployment rate in Ghana there, like I said, it's good or it's more, it will be more beneficial to come and, continue your education here, even if it's a short program of 3 months or 6 months. That short program can land you a good job that you can build your career on, than to go a 4-year in Ghana with 1 year national service, with no hope that at the end of the day, the government will going to employ you or you'll be going to employ in the government sector. Of course, the government sector is choked now, or the public sector is choked in Ghana. There's no space. What I said, there is no space. At the end of the day, if you finish your tertiary being, let's say HND or, in a university, or maybe even your masters or whatever, at the end of the day, you afterwards, you get a job. Because see, there's something that people don't know. Me kind of a yeah, free baby, I can focus baby to say suapon. Your free university say the suapon. The suapon. Suapon means obia or school or legon suapon. Meaning you have already finished school. For me, I know so a year tertiary year. That is the highest level of education. Maybe I'm out your degree, first degree, or master's, or PhD, or doctorate. Who are the baby? So after doing all these things, and you come and sit on the roadside and doing mobile money, space to space, selling credit card, and now to Coco, I'm not describing those people, but see, spending those huge amount of money, our Ghana, at the end of the day, nothing will comes out. Then you'll be writing a lot of CVs, doing a lot of application, looking upon the government, say the government will give you job, and visiting a lot of prayer camps with the hope that God will turn the fortunes around. Of course, God turns fortunes around for everybody. Like for me, God has really helped my life. But the reality is that spending huge amount of money, let's say 40, 50,000 Ghana cedi to school in Ghana, and then at the end of the day, my brother, you will not get anything. Now, you'll be fumble here and there, and then even to make a family, you cannot even make family, because as a man, when you're school, you wish to, have a job, have your family, and have a good life, of which you are not getting. I'd rather advise, after high school, you find yourself in a technical firm, or you gather your money to do business, or you get the money to travel and then continue your career. And in your security guard, I know a lot of people who have come here to work as a security guard. They have stopped, they are doing businesses, they have stopped, they have find themselves in a big firm because they have already topped up their education, and now they are joining a good firm that they are making a lot of money. There's a Ghanaian here who is an HR manager in a big company. There's a Ghanaian here who is working in RTA, Dubai Road Transport Authority, in the management level, a top level. So there's nothing that people cannot do unless that people have not taken their chances here very serious. Even if you were a nurse, a degree nurse, who is working in Ghana, if you feel your salary is not good, you have experience about 3 years, do your research. You can write the DHA license in Ghana to get the eligibility letter to come and get a nursing job here. And they pay very well also, compared to Ghana. So people have not taken the opportunities here. But we rather go on social media and keeps on saying, oh, Dubai you say, and Dubai you say, and Dubai you say. The narrative is not. It's different. There's a huge job, there's a huge prospect in this country. There's a lot of jobs here. But our people, no, you want to say, a fear. And then there's another one thing here. Ghana for be na make I say, you took we rather focus much on younger properties, especially make I say, kakra minimum ha. Instead of the person, like he's earning, let's say, maybe 2,000 grams, maybe 2,500. The focus or task will see, forgetting that on building the career, forgetting that to get around 5,000, 6,000 salary. But at least you need to do some courses that at least it can learn you in that places. What I say, I have a friend who is working here as a security guard for 8 years now. But he's comfortable working as a security guard because his case, he's told me, bro, my level of education, I don't think I can further. So I need to be in my lane, then organize the money and do something. Fine, that is him. But what about you, that you have, you are educated enough that you can upgrade yourself and get a job. And get a good job. Don't limit yourself to cleaning. I can't say cleaning yet, but ebia, oh yeah, you might have 1,000, oh yeah, cleaner. Where you help I am 1,000, 2,001. Men limit yourself to that job for all these years. What I say? Likewise, in my case, say ebia minya juma or Nestle, probably I'll do 1 or 2 courses and move from that place and go to another steps. But even Nestle, I feel to go more because even I'm at the base of the Nestle rank. I haven't reached at the top. But, one thing after the other. So there's a lot of opportunities here. If you, approach some of us, we can enlighten you and open up things to you privately and tells you the step-by-step process that you can come here, do a lot of courses here or do some short courses here, find yourself a better paying job that we can pay you around 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, even more. There's a way. If you want, some of us, you want us to bring you here, we can guide you the process behind the scenes. But there's 2 channels. Either you come here on visit visa or you come here with a resident visa. So your visit visa normally before was, in our time, any time, any day, it was 3 months. But now it's 2 months. So you can come here on visit visa and then look for a job as a starter.
Right.
Okay. But before some make us the one may from the startup. So start here or as a startup. So mind you, say if we are coming here on visit visa, this only 60 days. So probably your flight ticket will be a round trip. Because going to some place with a tourist or visit visa, you need a round trip ticket. And then you need your tourist visa or visit visa, 2 months to come here. Okay. So once you comes, and then the person who, assisted you with the journey will helps you get a job also. But you need to find the right person or the right people to bring you here. I'm not saying say chinchina idea uti Abraham. No, it's not like that. There are so many people, there are so many genuine people, there are so many good people out there also. They can bring you here, assist you, and get a job. Maybe they might not tell you, say, they are at the end of the day, this and this and this and that. Maybe I will start here, do my bit me upgrade and I'll bit my else. I'm making that one there. If you see us, some of us back, we can help you. And even if you are hard at that, maybe I will hear Juma, and then probably you want to, upgrade yourself and then get to the top or something like that. If you see us, we will explain things to you. We will show you some of the steps that you can go, and then you assess your, your capabilities. Yeah, because maybe I make us a restaurant firm. Do you want to upgrade yourself? Me say be a as a facility manager or the good pay intentional facility management course. No, you need to start from somewhere and get to somewhere. And to come here first, visit this and maybe you get a place to stay, either like a bed space or partition or whichever place the person will get for you to stay, and then assist you to get a job. In assisting to get a job, this is where the problem comes. Right? The job that you are going to work, mostly try as much as possible to sign a contract, or if possible, after signing the contract, your resident permit or your resident visa, the E visa, there's a E visa for the resident side. Let it come first. Most companies will let that visa come first before you start work. Mm-hmm. That means you have a legally job doing with the company. But you start getting you a job. You get you a job. You haven't signed any contract, but you have started working. Once you are working with them without any legally contract, whatever happens to you at the job place or happens to you here, the company has no hands in it. They can tell that they don't even know you. So I will advise that if someone is bringing you here, the job that the person will bring you here, fortunately for me, the person who assisted me to get that job, my first job, actually I didn't sign the contract, all right, but there was a, crucial, extended verbal agreement between me and the employer, and also the assurance he gave it to me that he's so much determined to work with me, and I was so new to the system, I accepted. But if supposedly it have go on the other way around, and the person have told me you don't know me, at the end of my visit visa, probably maybe I'll be in Ghana, selling some clothes in KJT or somewhere. But I'll advise you, sir, currently if you are coming as a fresher, the moment you land and the person assists you to get the job, make sure the job that you are going to work with or the company you are going to work for, you have agreement with the company. Listen, that's in case of any breach of contract, you can take the company on. Another thing, you can come here with employment visa that they usually call the direct employment or whatever. And the direct employment also is two ways. The company you are coming to work for here, I will advise you, the agent who is doing that visa or that direct employment visa for you to come and work, do your extensively checks. Know the terms and conditions of the company. And I know, say, mostly, that direct employment, they will give you the contract, you sign. I will advise the contract that you sign in Ghana, get somebody here to read through for you or explain something clearly to you. Don't be in a hurry. So, yeah, the man by Edma, Timmy could buy a quack with Edma, I said direct employment, new policy interest, say, BBI okay, maybe fine, no problem about that. No problem about that. But take your time and read through the contract before you sign and give the money to the agent for them to do your visa for you to come. Other than that, take your time. So, both the direct employment and the visit visa, there's a good side and there's a bad side of both. But it's all about how you trade cautiously, how you, do your research well and get the right people to bring you here to come and work. for the opportunities I'll keep saying there's a lot of opportunities.
No.
Yes, there's a lot of opportunities, but once you start from somewhere, then you can create yourself. So if you are somebody who have patience, who have time, you rather succeed. But if somebody who don't have patience, who don't have time, you will come here, you will cry and cry and cry and cry more. Because at the end of the day, you did not find yourself in the right hands. And again, also, you don't have patience. Yes. So, and I'll advise one thing. If you are traveling from Ghana to come and work here, don't say the moment I land, I need to buy a land or property in Trasacco or, Accra or whatever somewhere. No. Give yourself ample time. Because if in Germany for no plan, Obi akwa 10 years go on to us as well Trasacco. So limit your expectation. Come and start as a fresher. The start as a new. No money on my mama say, oh, my back in the Chinchina, I need to make this. And the funny thing about Africans, when we school legon, we show you where you school University. A man put them kind of call leg. We school legon. Wabaha into who say, oh, yes, I'm going to my way. Hey, men, I'm going to my way. No. Once they will do your resident permit for you, what the tourists abandon. Say, Jumano, you be crack. Would ye sink it like, be persevere to do it? Save the money they will give it to you. Don't misuse that money. Because one by 50 was starting. Save that money and then start doing some courses one after the other. And the good thing about this courses is that nowadays there is a installment payment systems. They don't charge one time. You can pay in 4 installment, 5 installment, or 6 installment. Finish the program. Add your certificate that you get from Legon or K University or UCC or UDS or whichever tertiary or whichever institutions are real or Ghana. Never had the account. Attest it together and make a nice 8 year series. And then start applying for the jobs. Go in for work interviews. You'll be selected. There's no magic in this thing.
Say that.
What I say, you will be selected.
Well,
Who started as a fresh, without no experience, no salary, decided to grow. Decide so be grow. Then you be positive when you so. Men look so, I say, ebia aha me buy me no me ho. Oh, na mabɔ make up. Ana me tigana kra na nke bia nka so wonfaso. No. There are some people who are going to Europe. Also, they haven't started making anything. But with perseverance, kakra, if you persevere, slowly, you get to the top. You per se, you use this opportunity, a blanco for, and not to fall into traps. Because Mega say a lot of victims, amount for victims match our system in me. From the time I'm a baha, any as at now, crown still now for falling into the traps of others. And all now, you per se, try as much as possible. You bet me abua kofo amomaba. Like I said, where we school Ghana, where we university. Now if you said there's no hope, our Ghana. But Ebia, with some little support, now bit me abaha. Just see some of us. We will give you a detail of how everything is run here and how you can come here and make some money from here. Like I say, or get a job and start your career and grow and have your, wonderful life. And Ebia, uha say that na Ebia bre. Like the Kuma person will change the jobs. I say, you before for but you don't know how to start it. You don't know where to begin from. Reach some of us. Their contacts near WhatsApp, the screen so you can pick it from there. Anytime you can contact us. Though I am working all right, but there's nothing like say the arbitria a schedule for appointment. There's nothing like appointment. Just contact us. If I have time, I'll tell you, oh, let's talk this time. Maybe I'll give you this 30 minutes. We'll talk more and explain things, whatever you want to know privately. That is the way that we can help some of you. Maybe I will feel an hour, maybe to change your job or, to start something. Just see some of us. We will show you the way. We will not take your money, but we will do the process with you one after the other. And yes, there be no. We can help you get the visa and even take it to Prano. If you can buy your own ticket from Ghana, get your own little amount of money for yourself for start. At least where you come, maybe I'll bet Danny and they will help you get all these things. Then we start assisting you for the jobs. We'll assist you for CV, help you, direct you to some of the interviews, how you can apply online from here and other stuff. Now we'll help you. We don't charge anything. Like I said, for the visa, we will make the visa for you, all right. If you want to buy your own round-trip ticket, get your own personal or pocket money for yourself, organize yourself properly, come, they will pick you from airport, assist you to the place where you have to lodge in, or the place we help you to secure, stay there, then we'll take it from there. Or if you want to do all the process for you also, we will quantify and then put it on board for you that this is the amount or this is how it will cost. So you can come then and we help you on that matter from there. And a very, very simple thing. It's a fast process. It's a smooth process. Where it comes in mere name, where near what Dimisika or ABC, the process be our buy before Dubai, Biano, where wow pocket money and a show on a one we the idea. Better Bascado, do interview, will direct you, or you have time, you can go with you at the interview places where interviews are going on, where you have to apply online, and then how things can go well for you. That's all. We don't charge for any extraordinary media. Yeah. So if you want us to do the visa or the tickets for you, we can do that for you also. But if you want us to do the visa for you and then do your own ticket and come organize your own self and then get your own pocket money, that one also we are ready to help you on that matter. Yeah. So there's no any extra service charges on that. We don't give you job for charge. Let me put it that way. We don't give you job, or I'll not give you job, or I'll not assist you job with a service charge. I won't do that. But if at the end of the day, if we are able to come out something success, and you are working and you have something for us, that is fine. But say they may help when you're Jumano, and I say they may assist you to, for applying the job and interview and other stuff, maybe and I won't do that. But at the end of the day, now if you say what we have done for you, it works. So you have something to give to me. Fine. But if not, that one also no problem. It's welcome, because you also can recommend somebody and then we link up and then help each other. So I would say, with Dubai, it's open for everybody to come. You're closely Ghana for day in and day out here, but pass through the right channel, entered in the right process, and then with that, even 60 days visa near the amount, you can get something to do and then start building yourself from here. I can assure you, a job of 1,000, 1,000 to 1,003, 1,004, you will get it and start drums, not cities. You get it and start, and then the company probably might give you accommodation to stay. That at the end of the day, maybe me organize also. Now what you mean there? I started to build carry ahead from her. Because Ghana is school need wow nutra. We are one your banner one could be one you and I say if you organize this can be uncle bribe Ghana near there. Getting a job also in Ghana is very difficult. May producer hyper focus. The new let me say videographer, photographer in town, were ready to help a lot of Ghanaians and say, but whoever maybe I would buy her, we will program be, say birthday, wedding, party be now here will be for photo shoots or anything related to photography or video, we're ready to, help you. Or buy with a very affordable rates. We baby I would buy UAE, Ajman, Sharjah, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, even Rasake Makrana. You will just come and then you will come and do it for you. We are available 24/7, and and you say be our friend what that no. At night, we are available. To pay be an express service. We have express service or baby be also send you location. Na Abano Ababi deliver amount. Hyper focus number 1 in Dubai.
24-hour working equivalent. Zero kind. Hyper focus. Number 1, don't know.